Hey everyone, welcome back to the mat. Today, we're diving into a practice dedicated to finding peace amidst the chaos. Whether you're juggling deadlines or just feeling the weight of the world, these 10 yoga poses are here to help you unwind and reconnect with your inner sanctuary. Remember, yoga is a journey, not a destination. So grab your mat, find a cozy spot, and let's embark on this journey together. Are you ready to find your calm? Let's begin. Let's begin by finding our way to child's pose, a gentle and nurturing posture. Kneel on your mat with your knees wider than hip width apart, big toes touching. As you exhale, sink your hips back towards your heels, allowing your torso to drape over your thighs. Rest your forehead on the mat or on a block for support. With each exhale, surrender a little deeper into the pose, letting go of any thoughts or worries. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, allowing the calming energy of child's pose to wash over you. Gently transition from child's pose to all fours, hands shoulder width apart and knees hip width apart. As you inhale, move into cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your chest and chin, and gaze gently upwards. As you exhale, transition into cat pose. Round your spine towards the ceiling, tuck your chin towards your chest, and draw your navel in towards your spine. Continue flowing between cat and cow pose for 5 to 10 breaths, synchronizing your movement with your breath. This gentle flow helps to warm up the body and release tension in the spine and neck. From all fours, tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, pressing through your palms and distributing your weight evenly. Feel a nice stretch through the backs of your legs, your spine lengthening towards your tailbone. Pedal out your feet, alternating bending one knee and then the other, to find more space in the pose. Relax your head and neck, letting your ears frame your upper arms. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, feeling the invigorating stretch and the grounding energy of downward facing dog. From downward dog, walk your feet to the top of your mat and slowly come to a seated position with your legs extended forward. Inhale deeply, lengthening your spine, and as you exhale, begin to hinge at your hips, walking your hands down your legs. Relax your head and neck, letting gravity draw your torso closer to your thighs. With each inhale, create space in your spine. With each exhale, surrender a little deeper into the pose. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, allowing yourself to fully relax into the pose. For this next pose, you may want to grab a pillow or blanket for support. Come to sit sideways next to a wall, with your hips as close to the wall as is comfortable. Gently swing your legs up the wall, resting your back on the floor. Rest your arms by your sides, palms facing up, and close your eyes. Stay in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes, allowing yourself to completely relax and unwind. From legs up the wall pose, gently roll to your side and come to lie on your stomach. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers pointing forward, and hug your elbows into your sides. As you inhale, begin to lift your chest off the floor, using the strength of your back muscles rather than pushing through your hands. Hold the pose for a few breaths, feeling a gentle opening in your chest and shoulders. As you exhale, slowly lower your chest back down to the mat. From lying on your stomach, transition onto your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. As you inhale, press firmly through your feet and lift your hips off the floor. Hold the pose for 3 to 5 breaths, feeling the stretch in your chest, shoulders, and spine. As you exhale, gently lower your hips back down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Repeat this cycle 2 to 3 more times, moving with your breath. Come to stand at the top of your mat with your feet hip width apart. Shift your weight onto your right foot and bending your left knee, place the sole of your left foot on your inner right thigh. Find your balance and bring your hands to your heart center in prayer position. Hold the pose for 5 to 10 breaths, feeling the grounding energy of your standing leg and the gentle opening in your hips. Repeat on the other side. From standing, gently come to a seated position on your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open to the sides. Lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Stay in this pose for 5 to 10 breaths, allowing yourself to fully relax and surrender into the stretch. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can gently lean forward from your hips, keeping your spine long. To finish our practice, let's come to lie down on our backs in Savasana, the final resting pose. Extend your legs out in front of you, allowing your feet to fall open to the sides. Rest your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Allow your body to completely melt into the mat, releasing any remaining tension or stress. Rest in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes, allowing yourself to fully absorb the benefits of your practice. As you gently transition out of Savasana, take a moment to acknowledge the stillness within you. The peace you cultivated on your mat can be carried with you throughout your day. Remember, yoga is a practice, not a perfect pose. Thank you for joining me on this journey to stress relief. Until next time, namaste.